Little Lamb Learning.
Hello and welcome back again. Thanks for joining me. I hope you've been having a great time drawing along with me. We've been doing Peppa Pig, we did Super Mario, we did JJ, we've done Chase, we've done so many different characters, and I hope you've had a brilliant time drawing them all. I bet you have done a super duper job. Make sure to subscribe to our Little Lamb Learning channel if you don't want to miss all my latest cartoon videos. Well, today I've got a brand new drawing lesson for you. I want to teach you how to draw Joy from Inside Out. Have you seen Inside Out 2 yet? It is brilliant. They've got loads of new, colourful, wonderful characters, and hopefully next time you join me, we could draw one of them. But today, I am going to draw my favourite character, which is Joy, because she's just so happy. So let's get started. Right, to begin with, we're going to start with a pencil, because we're going to draw some shapes to help us draw our character. And you know I always like to draw my shapes because it makes it easier. So, to begin with, we are going to draw some circles. So, get your pencil. Are you ready? Let's go. Right, let's draw our circle. And this is going to be Joy's head. But today we are going to do some other shapes. Next, we're going to draw an upside down triangle. So underneath the circle, I'm going to draw a line. And it's going to be roughly the same size as the circle. And I'm going to draw a line right underneath it. Just like that. And then it's going to be an upside down triangle. So I'm going to draw one line going down like that. And if you find it difficult, find the middle of the triangle and draw a line straight down the middle. And then all you got to do is draw one line to the bottom line and then get the other top line and draw that down to that line. And hey presto, you've got a triangle. Now we're going to do another triangle, but it's going to go at the bottom. This time down here I'm going to draw another line just like that, and then I'm going to put a dot just in the middle there, and then from this end I'm going to draw a line down like that, and then from the other end another line down like that. And you're thinking, what is this? Well, it's going to be Joy's skirt. Now next we're going to give Joy some arms. So here on the end of each of her shoulders right here, we're going to make this line even longer on both sides. So draw one line out like that and another line out like that on the other side, because we're going to have her arms outstretched as if she's like waving hello. And then underneath those two lines we're going to do another line, one like that. Did you see what I did? And then on the other side another line underneath, just like that. And then you want them roughly the same size, but don't worry if it isn't. And then at the end of each of the arms we're going to do a little circle just like that. Have you done it? Great. Now next we're going to draw her legs. Now where this bottom triangle is here, where that on the line on each side, we're going to make it a little bit longer. So I'm going to go down just like that. See what I did? And then on the other side we're going to go down a little bit more. It's almost like she's doing a star jump. And then we're going to do a line for the other side of her leg, and the same just there. Did you see what I did? So I made that triangle line longer, and I made that triangle line longer, and then I did a line either side just to do the inside of her leg, and then at the bottom is where her feet are going to go, just like that. And last of all, we need to give her a neck. So let's just, where I did this line in the middle of the triangle earlier, let's put one line there and one line there. Did you see what I did? That is her neck. Now what should we do next? I know. Let's draw Joy's face. Now to make this a little bit easier, we're going to put a line down the middle of the circle and then a line across the middle of the circle. So one's going down the middle and one's going across the middle. Just like that. And then in the middle here on the left hand side, we're going to do a nice big circle. And then we're going to do a circle on the other side as well. And those are going to be her eyes. And then we are going to do her mouth in the bottom. So here we're going to do underneath the eyes, we're going to do the letter U, just like that. And then we're going to do a half a circle under that. So starting from each end of the mouth, we're going to go down and around and back up again. And that's going to give her a big smile. And then we've got to give her some teeth and a tongue. So at the top of the mouth, we are going to do the letter U again. And we're just going to go like that. And then we're going to do the letter N, a little N, which is going to be the tongue. So in the middle of the mouth at the bottom, we're just going to go like that. And we're going to do one more N right between the eyes, right in this gap between the eyes and the mouth. And we're just going to go like that. It's like the letter N, but it's going to be her nose. And then we're going to do 2 more circles again. Drawing is all about taking shapes and putting them in the right places. So now we're going to do 2 circles inside the eyes, because these are going to be the pupils of Joy's eyes. So one's going to go there like this, and one's going to go like this, just like that, right in the middle of her eye. You see what I did? Right, what do we need to do next? Shout out, shout what I should do next. What is Joy missing? Oh, did someone say her fingers? You're right, I haven't drawn Joy's fingers. So let's get that done. Right, first of all though, let's get her thumb done. So starting with the right hand, I'm going to draw the letter N again. And that's her thumb on one side. And then I'm going to go to the other hand. And I'm going to do the letter N here again. Whoop. So now Joy's got 2 thumbs. What does she need next? That's right, she needs some fingers. So now I am going to do the letter M. M. So I'm going to do the letter M on one hand. Up and down. And that's giving her 2 fingers. But how many fingers do we have? That's right, we have 4 fingers. So I'm going to do another letter M. So that's one hand. And then I'm going to do exactly the same on the other hand. The letter M, so up and down, up and down. And another letter N, up and down, up and down. And there you go. Joy now has all her fingers. Now, is she done? Am I finished? What? No, I'm not. Well, what is she missing then? Oh, her hair. I haven't done her hair. Well, Joy's got lovely blue spiky hair. So, first of all, we are going to do... Let's find the... How should we do this? First of all, let's do her fringe. So, yet again, we are going to do some letters. This time, I'm going to do the letter V. So, where her eye is here, on this side of her head, I'm going to draw the letter V just above her eye. Just like that. Did you see what I did? The letter V, can you draw that? Go down and up. And then, on the other side of her face, I'm going to draw the letter W. And this is like a big W, so it's a bit of a pointy W. So, where the V ends, I'm going to start again, and I'm going to go down and up, down and up. So it's like a big W. And now Joy has got her fringe. Now Joy does have some spiky hair on top, so it's almost like a triangle. So if we just draw a triangle on top of her head really rough like that. So if you draw just draw a triangle on the top of her head, and that is her pointy hair. But let's just add some bit of detail on the side. So I'm going to go down, and what can I do here? I'm going to go down and then down on the other side, and I'm going to add some spikes. I'm going to go down and up, and then I'm going to just go around the circle. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, down and back in, down and back in, and then around the circle, because Joy has that lovely spiky blue hair. Now, to make this really look like Joy, we've got to get her coloured in. So the first colour I'm going to get is my yellow paintbrush. Now, if you're working with paints or pens, make sure to ask your mummy or your daddy or your nanny or your granny or your granddad or your teacher or your carer, whatever adult is help looking after you. Make sure to ask before you get out any paints or any pens, and make sure that you're not going to make a mess, because you don't want to be spilling paint anywhere, do you? You don't. We always want to be very respectful of where we're working and make sure we do so cleanly. So I am going to use my yellow paintbrush, and I am going to use this yellow paint to paint her dress. So let's get started. Now, before I start, I am going to draw the letter U under where her neck is. So we've got a neck here underneath where the two ends are. I'm going to draw the letter U, because that is like the collar of her dress. Other than that, I'm going to colour in all of the triangles. So let's get started. So we're going to colour it all in. I'm going to colour over the lines. Let's get this all coloured in. Should we sing a song while we're doing it? Can you sing a song, or should I come up with a song? I'll try singing a song while I'm colouring in. Whoop. Let's all sing a song, and you can sing along. We are singing a song while we're painting Joy from inside out. Dooby dooby doop doop doop. What did you think of my song? Brilliant? No? Can you do a better one? What can you sing? Sing me a song. Sing really, really loud. Yeah? Oh, that's a good song. What, are you not? Are you singing? I thought I heard you singing. All the way up here in the North Pole, I thought I could hear you singing. Was it my imagination, or was you singing? Maybe you like my song. Maybe you sang along with my song. Did you sing along when I'm doing my drawing song? I can sing all day long. I can sing all day long the drawing song. Doobie doobie doop doop doop. Right. Anyway, what we need next is a blue colour. And I've got my blue colour. Have you got your blue colour? Brilliant! Now we are going to colour Joy's hair. So, let's get started. Ooh. Try and stay inside the lines. But don't worry if you can't. I'm sure you'll do better next time. And if you can, well done. So I'm colouring in all the spiky bits on her hair. So this is her fringe. I'm colouring in the W. And then I'm just going to go around the edge of her face. So that's around the edge of the circle there. And around the edge of the circle on that side. And then around for that spiky bit of her hair. We're almost done already, aren't we? And then the spiky bit of her hair at the top. Get it coloured in. Make sure I don't leave any little white spaces. Get it nice and pointy looking. Go over all the lines. Now, is there anything else blue? Let's give her blue eyes. So, I'm going to colour that eye in blue. And I'm going to colour that eye in blue. Right, next we need a pinky colour for Joy's skin. Have you got a pink colour? You have? Brilliant! If you haven't got one and you need to find a colour, or maybe you need to mix some paints together. If you're using paint, you can mix red and white, or a little bit of red and yellow, but that will give you orange, so you need to mix in a bit of white. Let's just stick with red and white. Stick with red and white and get a nice pink colour, or hopefully you've got a nice pink crayon. and you don't have to mix any colours at all. And if you do need to mix colours, ask an adult to help you. But I've got my pink colour, so I'm going to get started. First of all, I'm going to colour Joy's arms. Right, and I'm going to carry on singing my song. I'm going to sing my song, I can sing all day long. I hope you sing along with my drawing song. Do 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 do. I can sing all day long. I call it the drawing song. And will you draw along? And will you sing along when I sing my singing song? Everybody, come and sing with me. Do you know the words yet? Because I don't. I'm making them up as I go along. Okay. I think we need to put down some rules here. We need some words. We're going to call it the drawing song. And it's about singing along. And we're singing all day long. Let's just stick to that. You ready? I want to be able to hear you right up here in the North Pole. On 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm singing my song. It's called the drawing song. And I want you to all sing along when we sing the drawing song. And then we go dooby dooby doop doop doo. Dooby dooby doop doop doo. Dooby dooby doop doop doo. We're singing all day long. We're singing the drawing song. I want you to sing along when we do the drawing song. Doop doop doo. Right. I've got her hands and her feet done. And now I just need to colour her face. You might need some help from an adult to do this bit because it's a little bit difficult. So now we're going to draw, colour in the circle on her face. And we're going to go around the blue. And we just got to make sure that we don't colour in her eyes on the inside of her eyes or the inside of her mouth. Because the inside of her mouth we're going to use a different colour for. Right. And then we're going to have to make sure that we don't cover up the nose. But we'll deal with that in a minute, don't worry. Don't worry if you make a mistake. There's always ways to fix it. And if you can't fix it, you know what? It doesn't matter because you can try again. And every time you try again, you get better and better and better. So actually it's a good thing when you make a mistake. Because you only learn to get better by learning from your mistakes. Someone who never makes any mistakes is someone that doesn't ever learn a lesson. Right, I'm going to go around the nose line so that I can still see it in a bit. Right. We're almost there. We're almost done. We're almost finished. But now I need a red colour because I'm going to colour in Joy's tongue. You got your red colour? Great. Right. Just a little bit of red for her tongue. And now last of all, what we need is a black colour. That could be a black pen, a black crayon or black paint. I am going to use my black paintbrush. Again, you might need the help of an adult, and what we're going to do now is we're going to draw all around the character to finish it off. To begin with, I'm going to colour her mouth in. So, where I can see the lines of her mouth, I'm just going to go around it. And then the half circle again. And then around the tongue. And around the teeth. And then I'm going to colour the rest of the mouth in black. Just like that. That is her mouth done. And then I'm going to put a little bit of black in the middle of her eyes. Just like this. Just to make her look really good. And now I just need to draw the lines all around the character. So I'm going to start with the hair. I'm going to do that V on this bit of the fringe. Just like that. You done it? And now let's do the W around the other side of a fringe. I think in America they call a fringe bangs. But in the UK, in England, we call them a fringe. And you might be thinking, well, how do I know that when I live in the North Pole? Well, I spend a lot of time in England and I pick up the way they say stuff. I even pick up a bit of the accent. Right, so let's go around the hair. So we're going to go all around the body. And we're just putting an outline. Now you don't have to do this. If you want to just keep it without the outline, that's fine. If you're happy with how your jai is looking, then just stick with it like that. But if you want to do a little bit more, then draw around the outlines just like this. And let's get that nose drawn in. The kind of wide N, the little N, but kind of stretched across. And then I'm going to draw a neck. Just like that. And then I'm going to draw a line along one arm like that. And then the other arm like that. And then underneath. Just like this. And then underneath just like that. And then I'm going to go from the top of the triangle down to the middle of the triangle. And then on the other side, the top of the triangle down to the middle of the triangle. And then from the middle, I'm going to go all the way down to the feet. And all the way down to the other foot. And then I'm going to go across the bottom of the triangle. And then the other side of the foot. And the other side of the leg. And then we just draw our feet in. Kind of a squashy circle. And another squashy circle. What do we got to do now? Almost forgot about the fingers again. So right, let's do thumb. And then one W. And then another W. And do it on the other hand. Big N. And then a big M. And well, that one's more like a W, isn't it? Upside down W or up or an M, whichever helps, whatever way, you know, is easier for you to do. Right, all we need to do now is her eyes, and we're just going to carefully go around her eyes, just like that. And just like that. Now if you're really careful, you can get your rubber and rub out any of the pencil lines that you had earlier, but be careful. So let me just get my rubber out. One second. And anywhere I can see a bit of pencil sticking through, I'm just gonna rub it out. Right, and I can see a little bit of, I can see a few spots that I've missed around the face with my paint, so I'm getting my pink paintbrush again. And I'm just going around the bits of the white that I missed out earlier. Right, and there you go. We've got Joy. Now the last thing we need to do is write her name. So I'm going to get my blue paintbrush and I'm going to show you how to write Joy. Now first of all, we need a J. And we need a big J because all names start with a capital letter and that's the big letter. So we need a big J. And to write a big J, first of all we're going to draw a line across just like that. Dead easy. And then in the middle of it we're going to go down, down and then back up and around. And you've got yourself a big J. Next we need an O. Just a little O. Just a round circle, and you're very good at doing those down. Just like that. And last of all, we need a Y. And a Y is a line that goes down, and then you get another line, and it's almost like doing an upside down half triangle. You just go down like that. And we've got the name Joy. How did you do? Did you have fun? Great! Join me again soon for more drawing videos. Bye!
Little Lamb Learning.